The woman accused of killing a dog by leaving it outside in a crate during extreme heat, now out of jail. Court records show that 30-year-old Olivia Underwood posted bail, and videos shared with News 3 show a dog in a locked crate. This was on Saturday afternoon. And remember, that was a really hot day. Underwood allegedly left her dog outside with no shade, food, or water for about 20 hours in the extreme heat, leading to the dog's death. And while neighbors tried to jump into action to attempt to save the dog, well, the act sparked some conversations as well surrounding what a person can and cannot do during these life or death situations. So joining us now to kind of talk it all through and let us know what the law says about it, we have Michael Troiano. He's joining us. He is a criminal defense attorney. We thank you so much for joining us, Michael, because this is something, like I said, that a lot of our viewers have been concerned about. A lot of conversation on social media about what can you do in a situation like this, because obviously if you see a defenseless animal that is stuck, you want to try to help. But what does the law say?
Absolutely. So like many things in the law, it comes down to good faith. So first and foremost, the actions by the Good Samaritan need to be done in good faith. You can't have a neighbor that maybe you're not friendly with and decide to get a baseball bat and break open their window because they ran inside to drop off some groceries when their dog's in there for 30 seconds. So in order to be protected by that Good Samaritan law, you have to show that your actions were in good faith, that it was not done for compensation, and that you weren't being reckless or grossly negligent with your behavior and actions.
Okay, what if you're out in a public space, like the grocery store, for example, and you see a dog or any type of animal that is locked inside of a car? What should you or shouldn't do in that case?
Well, every situation is going to be a case-by-case basis. That's why we continue to go back to the phrase good faith. So in that particular situation, what's going on? Is it the middle of July? It's 115 outside, probably 160 in the car, and you could tell the dog is in serious distress, or animal or child for that being. Then I would say immediately call 911. And if you have the means and capability to break open the window without injuring yourself or the animal, you would likely be protected under this particular statute. Now, again, we live in modern times. A lot of people and your viewers may or may not know that there's certain vehicles like these Teslas and electric vehicles that have dog and animal mode, where you can tell that the air conditioner is actually running and the dog or other type of animal is not in a peril situation. So again, it comes by case basis. And what are you acting and doing in good faith?
Yeah, Michael, I'm glad you mentioned that last one, because we had a case recently where a woman was visiting with a Tesla and she thinks that someone just wanted to outright steal her dog. And so because her car did have a display up saying that, hey, I'm in a, climate controlled car, my owner will be right back, and the dog was still taken. I also have a question. We carry these little mini computers or phones with us everywhere we go. Is it also a good idea to try to document the situation so that you can have proof that you were in fact acting in good faith should you need it?
Absolutely. Proof is positive, right? So if you're able to show that you were acting in good faith, that the dog was in distress, and be able to document that, as well as render the aid that you're there to do, right? We obviously live in a society where so many people are holding their phones while others are getting injured, animals and humans. So there's also the other side of that coin that I would caution people too. But if you can document your efforts in order to cover your backside in case police get involved or there's threats of a lawsuit, I would certainly advise that.
Yeah, good last point about the flip side of that. Thank you so much, Michael Troiano, a defense criminal attorney here in our area, telling us what the Good Samaritan laws say. We appreciate your time.